Hello, this is Nick Vales and Stephen Brower's final project for BCS 370 data structures. In this project, we were tasked with manipulating the studio data, or the database data, for anything of our selection. For this, we chose to use the movie data held by a production studio. And for this example, we chose to use the data held by the DC Comics studio in all movies made by them. The three data structures that we chose to manipulate data in this project was linked lists, queue, and binary search tree. This is our project. So in the main menu, you have four options. The first one to manipulate data with linked lists, the second to manipulate it with queue, and the third to manipulate it with a binary search tree. And exit 4 exits the program. So in option 1, you get to this submenu. And once it goes into the submenu, you have the it automatically reads in data from the CSV file, comma separated value file, for all the movie data. So once we display the list, you can see all these movies are listed inside of the file, and they are separated with tabs when they are displayed to the screen. Each data segment starts with the title of the movie, followed by the release date, then the budget that the movie had to work off of in millions, the gross income in millions that the movie made in the box office, how many theaters it was shown in, and its rating. As you can see, I preemptively had a test fake movie shown for today's date, which is the BCS tutorial movie, which had a budget of $100 million, made $150 million in box office, was shown in 5 theaters, and has a rating of PG. So, at any point, I can delete a movie from this list, which we will do with option 4, to delete the BCS tutorial movie. Movie deleted, and once I display the list again, you can see that the movie is gone from the linked list. Whenever I want to, I can add a new movie, so let's add it back. Let's go to BCS tutorial. The date we will do for today, which is May 1st, 2018. A budget of $100 million. $150 million was made. It was shown in 5 theaters, and a movie rating of PG. Movie added. So at any point, we can find that movie with option 3, and it will display everything that is saved in the linked list about that movie. So if I type in BCS tutorial, it'll find the movie and output the date, budget, gross income, theater count, and the rating. I can do the same thing for any movie in the list. So if I type in Wonder Woman, I will get Wonder Woman with all of her movie data. And then whenever I want to, I can hit 5 to update the movie list to the file, so that once I exit this submenu, it will close the file and save everything that has been written to it. So if I hit option 6, I'll exit back to the main menu, and we can go into option 2, which is to work with the database with a queue. So again, once it goes in, it automatically reads in everything in the file and has it stored inside the queue. So if I display the queue, it has the top being the front of the queue and the bottom being the rear of the queue. Everything is still in alphabetical order because it was sorted that way from the linked list or the binary search tree. But as you can see, we have the BCS tutorial movie 4th from the top, and we can again start to demonstrate that adding things to this queue is the same as you would normally do. So if I wanted to add a movie to the queue, it will add it to the back of the queue. So we can make this called, My Movie. Make it My Test Movie. Again, we'll make the date 05/01/2018. We'll give it a budget of $50 million with a gross income of $200 million. It was shown in 25 theaters, with a rating of, we'll go PG-13, and it NQs the movie, and then you get a message saying movie added. Now once I display the queue again, you can see that at the rear of the movie, the bottom of the list, my test movie was added again. And at the top, you can see that the first movie is Batman, which was made on January 1st in 2001 with $100 million, a budget of $100 million, a gross income of $200 million, a theater count of 100, and a rating of G, which is all obviously fake data. But now I can show that if I process a movie with option 3 and DQ it from the list, I DQ the first item, and then when I display the list again, the movie Batman is gone, and now the first movie in the list is Batman Begins. So now, if I also want to, I have the option of displaying the first and last movies, which will display, if I believe, my test movie and Batman Begins. So those are those two being displayed, the first and the last. And at any point, I can update the file with the current list with option 4. So let's do that. Now the file is updated with this version of the list. When I hit option 6 and exit back to the main menu, it will save everything to the file. And now, and close the file, and once I go into option 3, the binary search tree, it will read everything in from the file, store it as a binary tree data structure, and automatically alphabetize or order everything as it is stored. So as we go into option 3 and we display the list again, we can see that my test movie was put back into alphabetical order where it belongs. So let's delete that movie one more time. Search up my test movie and delete it from the list. Once we display the list again, we can see that it is gone from the list. At any point, we can find the movie, such as Suicide Squad, and we can find all the movie data for Suicide Squad, or Batman versus Superman. And once we search Batman versus Superman, we can see that all of the movie data is also outputted to the screen. Whenever we want to delete a movie, so let's choose a movie to delete my test movie. We can delete with option 4, and we'll go with my test movie. And it will give us a message saying movie deleted. And then once I check back into the display list, I can see that my test movie has been deleted. And I can update the file with the current list and exit out of the submenu. Then when I go back to, say, the link list option, and I display the list again, we can see that my test movie has been deleted from the list. If I exit out of here and I go into queue, I can process Batman Begins from the list, and we'll say we'll delete Batman vs. Superman and BCS tutorial. So let's do this 2 more times and display the list to see that they are now deleted. And I can update the file with the current list. And then once I exit and go into either binary search tree or linked list and display the list again, we can see that that same list is still there. So thank you for watching. This was our BCS 370 final project. That is all.